Hello everyone, today I will be walking you all through my character design process for an adoptable I did recently. Taking a Moodboard from Pinterest along with a few other references and turning it into a character design. After looking through my saved Moodboards, I decided on this one. This Moodboard was giving me vampire vibes, especially the pop of red against the white snow. So for this character, I thought a vampire queen would suit the references nicely. This concept gives me quite a bit to work with. As usual for me, I begin with the head to start off my drawing with. As humans, we are drawn towards faces and notice them first, so it is the most important part of the drawing. As you can see, I struggle a little bit this time to decide on a face for her, and I do end up changing the sketch later on. As I move from the face and head, I place down the general body shape and start working out what she will be wearing. She will live in a snowy region, and I'm hoping to bring in a lot of snow elements to her design. I start with giving her a long, elegant A-line gown, adding in lots of roses to decorate. I designed the dress and clothes to be both sexy, elegant, and also decently winter appropriate. The fur cape and choker necklace help to keep her looking like she belongs in the cold. Fur is always very good at keeping people warm. She also gets some long gloves to go with the outfit. It gives her a royalty vibe and keeps her arms covered. I continue to use a rose motif throughout the entire outfit, mostly in the lace. I plan on adding some fir tree branches covered in snow for this design, but I'll be saving those for last. Silver is her predominant metal color. I feel silver is a classic choice for a winter character. Blood red gems go great with the vampire and the color scheme planned, so I add plenty of those too. Though I did go back and forth between black hair and white, dark hair shows off the snowflakes on it very nicely, so that's what I went with in the end. It takes a few tries before I decide on what hairstyle to give her. I wanted to do the big curls for sure, but I had to figure out a way to style and put them on her without blocking any other details I wanted visible in her design. I tried to make the design show some personality too. I give her a cold, sort of neutral expression and personality. I thought a little bit about her status as a vampire and where she lives to come to this decision. I'm not entirely sure whether or not she actually needs to stay warm to survive, as some vampire stories do differ on lore, and I felt like it could really go either way with her. I think she's likely very respected and powerful both as a vampire and as a queen figure. She can afford to dress in an inconvenient way because of this. She stays out of the public eye and makes herself quite mysterious, but she will show face when it comes to some special events and important meetings. She's usually pretty quiet and seemingly unbothered, but she really does pay attention and she pulls the strings behind the scenes. I give her a white mink friend too, which while doing this I realized was probably a bit strange given she is wearing mink pelts, but that's okay because she's probably a bit of a strange lady and I thought it was really cute in the mood board, so I felt like I really wanted to add it. I chose to make the design predominantly red, which is the opposite of the mood board, which is mostly white with a little bit of red. And this was for a reason. In the bottom left image, the girl in the red dress really shows up well against the white snowy background, and I really wanted this effect in my design. So the goal was to make a design that would pop against the cold climate that the character lives in. I wasn't quite sure about this though until the very end. The lace on the underlayer of her skirt was a little difficult for me to choose the color for. I wanted them to pop, so I actually ended up making them differ from the outer layer of her dress via texture instead of color. When it comes to color, I try to add different textures into my designs. So I add shiny silver trim and little designs as well as glitter effects to some fabrics. I try to spread my colors evenly across the design when appropriate. Now I get to add in the fir branches and snow effects that I planned. Snow resting on the roses in her hair and on the branches make her look like she has just been outside in the snow, or maybe she has enchanted her accessories to preserve the snow on top. Thank you everyone so much for watching. In total, this design took about 10 hours, and if you are interested in purchasing her for yourself, I have my Deviantart account in the description. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you all in the next one.